so
Really?
next presenter is Marien Amerigo.
Okay, I really am here because some of you do a DNF. I am the DNF of the group. It was my first one. I always said that I'm not having an Ironman in me, so I don't have a full in me for years. Everything started 3 years ago, my 50th birthday. I took Kendra to do an Ironman. Dana went with us to it. It was a trip for a long time. And we did a half in NOLA. And after that, it was a half after half after half. We did 6, 7, I don't know. And Kendra surprised me last summer. She sent me this picture. She said, I mean, you better get in. I said, what are you talking about? She already paid for Maryland. So I don't want to hang her around with $700. And I said, okay, you know I can. You can. So the story about all of this is I can, and I should have finished that race. All my friends that trained with me spent the whole summer saying, you can do this, you can do it. I didn't believe it until the last minute. The morning I jumped in the water, it was very cold. The swim was challenging, but I felt so good. I get out of the water, frozen to death, and then it hit me, you are too cold. I never knew until probably later at night I spent 27 minutes in T1, trying to get warm and get some feel. I didn't know, I lost track of time, I was so cold, I guess, I don't know. But I got on my bike finally. I say finally now, not then I saw, I just got on my bike, I'm ready to go. So I got on my bike. It was pretty difficult for me. I'm not a biker. I'm so swimmer and a good decent runner. I'm not a biker. I learned to bike for the first time in my life at 48 years old. So it was kind of very difficult. But I felt so good before that, and never half Ironman. During the bike, it was the toughest for me. There's a point that I feel to cry. I feel like I cannot finish. I have never hit the point, like you say, during my runs, I do whatever. So I was very surprised. I made the first cuts, and the bike was pretty good. And I felt pretty good. I know that was very slow and very behind. The wind was very bad. But I thought, I want to finish this. I can do it. And I never felt bad. I never felt like crying. I just strong enough. I reaching the finish line of the bike, and these guys are doing this, and say they remind me to dismount and put the bike over the timing, and they say you cannot cross the timing mount. They say you can, and say no, and they say you just 3 minutes and something seconds. And they say, oh geez, what am I supposed to do right now? So prepare a plan B. I know it's not going to happen to you guys, but just in case. I took a picture later. It's something happened. We don't know what happened. I later took a picture of my time and all my things in my watch, because you have to post that on Facebook and tell your friends what you did and what happened. So I did that. And the next day, when I look at my post and when I post and look at my watch, it says 116 miles. I say, heck, what I did those 2 extra miles after the bike. So I did my 2-mile swim. It was a little shorter. I did 112 miles on the bike. I guess I was so ready to go for a run. I wandered around for 2 and something miles. I don't know what happened. Is that in my watch? I didn't know until the next day that 2 miles extra. I said, okay. Anyway, the guys say, sorry, are you okay? I say, I'm feeling pretty good. I just want to run. People let me run. No, you can't. I said, okay. I'm just sad. I wasn't mad. I was very, very sad. One thing I have to, the only thing I can tell you guys, so awesome athletes, I'm not an athlete, I'm just so weekend thinking, is that I guess this can apply on life, doesn't apply for you in sport, but in life. You have to do things. You can know wait until you think you're ready. Sometimes you're ready before you think you're ready. If you wait until you're ready, it's always more training you can do, so when more planning you can do, so with something new to learn, so more, so one day you have to say, okay, I have to do it, and you go and do it. I'm very sure I can do it, I'm very sure I couldn't do it, I'm very happy that I went to that race, because I know now, for sure, I can do it. Thank you, Kendra. It's your fault I started, but it's also your thing that I'm able to do it again. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do it again, of course. I'm going to try again. A good friend of mine a few years ago gave me this nickname, Junquito, means little angel in Spanish. Yeah, that's me. So yeah, I will try again. Wait, hold on a second. The best thing in Maryland, the helpers, there were half of them because they had to postpone the race, so there was not a lot of volunteers. A lot of them pulled double duty. They were there in the morning, they were there at night, they were there in the swing, they were there in the back. They were very, very awesome. If you go to Maryland, it's tough, it's very tough, but it's very good race. I love it. Now I'm saying that.